Hello, hello, hello. What do you want from my face? So I know I typically am playing Fallout 4 when I do these, but
In this case, you only get
I have this in the system, so I figured I might as well just play this. Might as well just play this as I talk to you guys about today's movie review. So, today I'm reviewing, as you can probably tell by the title, it's 95% of the reason why you clicked on this and not because of the thumbnail. Talking about Doctor Strange. Is the movie worth it? Is it good? What is it even about? Should I throw my money at this thing? All good questions. Truly. And the short answer for me anyway, no. Don't give this movie your money. Yeah. And, now, that's gonna be seen as mean or whatever, but let me explain. First off, I want to talk about what everything the movie does right, and then we can talk about everything the movie does horribly wrong. Okay. So what does the movie do right? The movie has a fun character.
No dying this time.
And by that I mean Doctor Strange. The relationship with Christine, Doctor Strange's girlfriend, is fun, it's interesting, it's there. I really do enjoy Christine's character more than probably any other Marvel love interest to date. So Christine is definitely great. Nothing bad to say about Christine. Doctor Strange, Stephen Strange himself, great guy. Not a great guy at all. He's actually a douchebag. Easily more so than Tony Stark when he first showed up on our view. But Doctor Strange is definitely a douchebag of a character, of a person. Fun character though, so I do enjoy that. I was worried about how Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be able to bring Stephen Young to the main screen. I was mainly worried about him for the point of I don't see Cumberbatch as Cumberbatch anymore. I don't see Cumberbatch as an actor. I see him more as a star, more as a person who's been in so much stuff and always kind of plays the same weird, egotistical character, even though he has completely deserved and earned that right, whatever character he's playing.
Double!
But I really do just see him as this, like, very one-note-ish character. Oh, well known for.
I just found that.
Which is disappointing.
I suspect there might be.
So I was very happy with his performance as a whole.
Game, huh? So if I complete this little game, are you gonna help me?
That's about it. If I'm actually 100% honest, that's about it. That's about the most that I liked out of this movie. And everything else to me kind of felt like a failure or a ripoff in some way. So before I go into too spoilery territory, don't worry, I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna do that a little bit later. But fucking clowns. I do want to talk about the main villain in this movie. The villain in this movie, lo and behold, actually has a thought process, which, if you're a fan of Marvel movies, you know that's kind of hard for them to do. And the fact that they got something with, someone with like a mindset and philosophy that can almost follow and almost kind of see why they're doing what they're doing. I'm proud of them. Congratulations, you got a reason for us to be in the movie theater. But other than that, really forgettable Oh, monkey tits. Really forgettable villain.
So it's gotta be one of your fights.
Doesn't help that doesn't really help that his name is really not easy mess of a thing either. So that didn't help. The fighting scenes were interesting for about the first 2 minutes of each fight. Not even that. I'd say like the first minute of each big fight sequence that they do is super interesting, and it deserves all the praise that it's inevitably going to get. And I'm down again. Other than that, after that like 1 minute mark, it becomes such a mess and so hard to follow and so almost kind of painful to watch that I know one of my friends that was with me, like she had to close her eyes when those scenes were on because it was just giving her such a hard time. And if you're making a movie, I don't know, something tells me that like during your big action set pieces where people are closing your eyes to not throw up, I think you made a mistake. I don't know what's telling me that, but something tells me you made a mistake somewhere and you should probably not do whatever you're doing. So yeah, that was just rough. Let's see. So I'm trying to give like legitimate gameplay while also trying to commentate on a movie. One of these days I'm gonna sort that out so it's not such a mess, but this is what I got for today. Yeah, so the action set pieces were just a mess, figuratively. Like how we got there in each action set piece really does, like it made sense story-wise, like this happened, and that happened, and that happened, that's how we got here. But the whole, how the magic works doesn't make sense at all. Because it seems like the way it's kind of shown is that it's a very like hand-eye coordination like thing, and then they go, but here's a man with no arms and he can be a sorcerer too, and it's like, okay, then how do you control it? And the ancient one goes into this thing where it's like, oh well, you have to will yourself to believe, and then you have to give yourself up to the belief. And even there's even a part, like multiple parts, where Doctor Strange is like, that makes no sense.
No one asked you to clear the set.
Kind of goes like, that makes no sense though. Why is that how it is? And then he goes out and learns it himself in a completely different way by just studying. So like, that just was difficult to follow. So that was just hard to follow and just wasn't something that made sense. Then you had the whole then there was one legitimate fight scene that I really enjoy though. I do want to give props to this one fight scene because I feel like the movie really does deserve getting that one fight sequence right. It's a part where he goes to New York and he has to fight this one guy, and it's like a hand-to-hand combat thing, and it's magic elements thrown in. And I was kind of watching this scene, and I was kind of just sat there thinking, like, had they done the entire movie like this, I might have actually really enjoyed all these crazy-ass fight sequences they're putting in this film. But I couldn't follow what was happening. I didn't know who Strange was half the time, or where he was half the time in the fight sequences. Yeah, I just kind of got to this point where like, oh god, got to this point where I kind of just like gave up trying to figure out who was who and where was where. I kind of just tried to make sense of who was punching who. And even then I had a really hard time doing because of the whole kaleidoscope feel they went for. Which is just, it's hard, you know.
These kids are killing it, folks! Literally. Will I make it home?
There's something else I want to talk about. Yeah, it's just it's rough. It's rough. It's a rough one. Shit, what was the last thing I'm talking about? But yeah, so let's talk about philosophy for a second. So pretty much the philosophy of the movie is that pretty much to be a sorcerer, you have to be a good person. You don't have to have you basically just have to be a good person. You can be a sorcerer. You don't have to have good desires. You just need to be a quote-unquote good person. And that's like a gross oversimplification of it. But what I just gave you was way easier than trying to figure out what the hell the Ancient One was talking about half the damn time. Just like this doesn't have the part of the, this doesn't have to do with the movie, but it's just something I want to bitch about real quick. So Marvel has always had like this kind of flair when it comes to their studio insignia. Well, this time I kind of just felt like they were stroking their own dick the whole time. Like it's this gross like 40-second thing where they're just showing stuff from like past movies that they've done recently, and it's just like, stop. I need you to stop whatever the hell this is and just stop. Which, you know, that's really like, that's kind of sad that I can say that. And I couldn't keep myself from laughing about how insanely like over the top they went with the freaking logo this time around. These are tickets, not the power. So that was kind of annoying. Not grabbing that. Another thing that was just like really like why was that the decision that was made? There it is. Was the way they decided to take the like the after credits scene. The after credits scene, the second one. I'm gonna save you guys some time. And what I will do here is I'll like, look, spoiler alert, right? If you really love the after credits scenes and you want to see them for yourself because you hate yourself at this point, like that's really what they are. It's you hating yourself. Like I'm gonna let you do that. So I'm gonna give you a minute to be like, yeah, I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to be here when he spoils this. I'm gonna give you that minute to leave. So like, y'all should be leaving now. All right, good. You guys gone? Awesome. The second after credits scene is a scene where you have the one black friend show up. And the one black friend goes, finds the guy who fixed his back with magic after getting horribly crippled. He fixes his back with magic. Alright, whatever. And the guy somehow takes his magic away from him. Like, he pushes his...
Polar Peaks. Please place all large
Oh, this
particles
thing is heavy.
before getting on the coaster. Hands and feet must remain inside the coaster at all times.
I wonder what happens when this reaches 88 miles per hour.
Stop. And then like takes it out of his freaking back, and the guy crumbles to the floor and is like, I now understand that the problem is there's too many sorcerers. He's like, that doesn't make sense though. Like, and his reasoning was that like,
I should return my souvenir token to one of the stations around here.
and his reasoning was basically along the lines of, well, was that sorcerers just like take from the natural environment, and that's evil and wrong because we corrupt the natural order of things. But again, like, that argument makes no freaking sense. It's like, what are you talking about? Half the time the sorcerers are fixing things and you get upset with Strange for ruining the natural order, and you, by killing this dude, are ruining the natural order because they were meant to be sorcerers. I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. Just like, oh, now it's a fucking clown alarm, so yay. There's no clown show up behind me. Like, it just made no...
It was so much fun.
Like, it just stopped making sense at some point. And personally, I was like, this is not okay. This fucking sucks. Stop doing this.
Welcome to the Polar Peaks.
So that was just rough.
Hands and feet must remain inside the coaster at all times.
That was just rough to have to, like, try to understand. And that was how they left the, like, that's how they ended their movie. It was like, oh yeah, by the way, this guy that's, like, really angry about you messing up the natural order is now gonna go around messing up the natural order, which that made no fucking sense. Alright, so let's go more into, like, if you're not here at this point, I'm assuming you don't want any spoilers at all. So, if you didn't care about spoiling the after credits movie, but you do care about spoiling the movie itself after everything I've said, you should leave now. I'm actually going to give you some time to leave now.
Carpenter!
Alright, you gone? I even had the nice round end music play. So you would know you have to get the fuck out of this video if you don't want to spoil the movie for you. Alright, so the big bad in the movie, as I've already discussed, is this guy that you really don't end up caring about at all. But you kind of understand where he's coming from. Well, he's working for this other guy who's given like a new name, and it's like he's all powerful and shit, and he controls the land but there's no time, and that's a giant monster head, and I'm not running from a giant monster head, and we're all gonna fucking die.
And ripping arms from I hope you.
But the monster guy is fucking Thanos. It's Thanos, and it's about time. So it's about time he starts doing something. So, thankfully, he does something awesome. So he shows up and he kind of just does whatever he does, and then he's defeated by just going in a time loop. That's a big defeat Thanos thing, because apparently he doesn't understand how time works. So all you have to do is show up with Doctor Strange, have a magic time necklace, which just happens to be the fifth and final Infinity Stone, and you're good. You're good to go, because Thanos is just gonna be like, stop doing this. I don't know what's happening. Why is this happening? And then you're good. Then you're done. So, yay for you. You've just beaten Thanos. We don't need to have Infinity War. But that's just my opinion. So, like always, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think I went overboard? Do you think I'm crazy? What was your favorite part of it? What was your least favorite part of Doctor Strange? I want to know. So, leave your comments in the comment section down below. See if we can start a nice little conversation. Or if you think I'm just crazy, I'm crazy. There's a reason I call myself insane. But anyway, my name is Vincent Raven. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.